everybody. Welcome to the HYE Gaming Organization's first podcast. Yes, it's Easter Sunday, and I'd like to thank you all for being here on Easter Sunday. For those of you that like Easter, great for you. For those of you that like the day off, great for you. I know my local grocery store took the day off, and I'm a little upset about that because I need honey. And yes, I'm not talking about a girl honey. I'm talking about like the actual honey that you put in your tea. All you sickos, get out of the stream. Anyway, I'd like you to take it away. HYE Energy, the org owner and also chairman and CEO of the organization. He will give you guys some quick announcements to go on from here.
Today we're going to be talking about Halo, gaming news, and basically whatever is going on in real life. I hope you guys enjoy. We got Lemity here. He is our Halo community manager. And we have our content Halo manager as well. Kale, how you doing?
Hey guys, I'm doing alright.
Oh. Okay, so what do you guys want to start on today? We can start with Halo.
So let's take it off. How about we start off with the custom games, what we think about them. We at HYE Gaming, we have done game nights pretty often, almost every single week on Fridays. Our server hosts them. We plan to be doing more streams from our content creators, so make sure you're there. If you're in the game nights, you're going to be involved in streams, you're going to be involved in being promoted on yourself. Also, if you join the server, you can talk to cool people. On top of that, you can get people to see your streams by posting in the self-promotion channels that we have listed on the server. If anybody doesn't know who I am, I'm JCF55. I am the community manager for the server. I pretty much do the legwork for the guys that need our assistance on the server. So if you need help navigating the server or you need help figuring out what's going on with game nights, you can always let me know. I guess we can get started with the custom games. I like how in the custom games, how you can have bots. I think the bots are a great addition. Part of the reason why I like the bots is because if you're doing like a 4v4, but you're down a guy or somebody crashed or whatever, because we all know the game crashes a lot. You get that. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like you get that extra player, temporarily.
Yeah, you get that extra player morale. Even though you can't hear him speak, you got the bot support.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
As long as you don't see the enemy team, I'm chilling. It's the difficulty because I haven't experimented with the custom game bots.
They're pretty good. I've been doing it regularly. Basically what I do is I'll get a group of people in a lobby, and basically if we're short like a 4th or 5th guy, I'll add a bot to it. But now here's the thing now. Some people, because the bots vary from recruit to Spartan is pretty OP. But for experienced ranked gamers, and I guess we transition to ranked gaming from here. But for experienced ranked gamers, I have to say, you're used to the Spartan bots, but then if you play with new gamers, especially at our game nights, you get all varieties of skill. You get those new gamers that aren't really too experienced with like Spartan bots, they're overpowered. So then if you put the new gamer on a team and then the other team has a Spartan bot, that might not be fair. Because then you'll have 3 players that are capable plus a Spartan bot versus like a new gamer and basically all the other players, and it can be a little unfair in that sense.
That's for sure. I agree with that, especially overall with the Spartan bots. Like most people, like even playing with most ranked people, like I've been playing with, they'll think the Spartan bot is a regular, like normal casual player, but there's big difficulty with them. Like especially when giving like a power weapon, a rocket, or sniper.
Dude, that's the best way to train though. It's the best way to train. You give them that sniper. You give them that sniper. I mean, like for all those new gamers that are trying to get better at Halo, I'm just gonna point this out right now. You get a custom game lobby going, free for all. Give every gun. The starting primary is a battle rifle to get your battle rifle skill up. Secondary weapon is a sniper. Put 4 or 5 bots in the lobby with you all on Spartan. You would have a blast. You might get frustrated after the first 5 minutes of getting sniped at your spawn, but playing with those Spartan bots on consistent difficulty of Spartan and having them have a sniper, you're gonna improve your BR game tremendously. I mean, I've improved tremendously.
Another good alternative for that is just using the Fiesta game mode, because it gives you an opportunity to not only deal with all the power weapons that your enemies have, but also get a chance to pretty much just use every weapon in the game. So essentially, if you are good at that, it'll be a multi-tool.
I tend to think doing that in Academy would be more worth your while, more than just using Fiesta mode, in my opinion. But I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I
do like the dual sniper's idea. It'll like get you used to weaving.
In the best personal way, I think I agree more with the Spartan bots or Academy. Because the Fiesta, it's kind of like uneven on certain maps. You be in like a Fiesta game mode and your whole entire opposite team has all snipers and you only have like a positive pistol or sidekick.
Yeah.
So that opposite team have snipers and they're goated. Yeah, you're not winning.
Especially if you put unlimited ammo with a limited clip.
Yeah. If it was just a team of me's, like 4 me's, I think I would win. The problem is, it's like, well, hey, Okay, my buddy went with a pistol and pulse carbine. I say this because I'm Onyx. I'm sorry.
No, you're completely
Yeah,
fine.
I mean,
You're
like,
completely.
yeah, I mean, coming from me too, because I've been up in the ranks of the Onyx ranks and that stuff, and it's pretty interesting.
Everyone here is relatively good at Halo.
Wait, hold on a second. You said everyone here is relatively good at Halo.
Yeah, Jace. Yeah,
I'm
come on, man.
for a lot of people,
You gotta
but
catch up.
I'm
Wait,
pretty out there.
we're all relatively good. I mean, we got
If
somebody
you're
in
good
here.
at Apex, you're good at Halo.
We have somebody in here who hasn't made it to Diamond 5. I mean, it's kind of rough. Just gonna say that out loud.
If you can make it to
Guys,
Diamond,
don't forget
2 or
that,
3, you're alright.
Don't forget, if you're not diamond, if you're platinum, you're gold, all those players, y'all are still great. We love you.
Yeah, no, I completely
Yeah,
agree. That was a
kind of
tweet.
the
That was a complete
backbone
joke,
of
I'm not gonna lie.
the
I mean,
Onyx too. Like,
No,
yeah.
I'm sorry, Cal. I didn't mean to cut you off. All I was gonna say was that I was just joking about the skill thing. I feel like playing with everybody is fun, no matter what it is. But getting back to what I was saying before, unless your name is HYE Energy, it's not acceptable to be a gold player.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Correction, I'm a plat.
You're actually a plat. I thought you were a gold
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Are you unironically a plat? Like you're consistently platinum, or you just got a bad
No,
placement?
I just don't play.
I like when,
Oh,
I
yeah.
like when he tells me, he's like, they changed the ranking system. They made it easier for us to rank up faster. I automatically rank a Diamond 1 after the 10 ranks, and then he ranks as a gold 5. I was just
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I think in a way in the
I
ranking
wasn't
system,
playing.
I think it's still really bugged. Like, honestly, I don't see it as like a way. It's not just Halo though. Like a lot of games, when you're playing ranked, it's not showing your true like levels. It's just showing how much you play the game.
yeah. So like the big thing about rank too, because if you go on Halo Tracker or anything, it will show you what you play a lot of. And objective game modes is a crucial game mode. Like if you're not playing objective enough, you're not gonna get enough CSR. Like
Yeah, that's true.
I've done that a lot. Like I've played all objectives and that stuff, and I'll get like 20, maybe 30 CSR. But if I don't play it, I'll get like a 1.
I just want to say, you don't get that much CSR for Slayer, is what you're trying to say?
Yeah, Slayer it's its own game mode, but like HES, it's all competitive and it shouldn't really be in the game mode like rotation. They should have like another game mode to replace that.
Yeah, I tend to say that a lot of people are calling for doubles. A lot of people are calling for a doubles ranked playlist. A lot of people are calling for a Slayer only ranked playlist, and also a Slayer social playlist with BR stars. Like kind of what they have on MCC. Like MCC, just keep in mind for everybody that's listening, Halo Infinite, as bad as people say it is, I have the whole faith that it's going to get better. For example, if we look back at Halo MCC, remember when Halo MCC came out? A lot of people forget this because we all have short-term memory. But Halo MCC was the worst game when it was crossplay.
Oh yeah,
When it first came out, it was absolutely awful. I mean, the way I'm crashing on Infinite on my PC, it was amazing. I crashed the same amount on MCC. Plus glitching and it's awful. And now look at MCC. Everybody loves it. It's amazing. It's probably the best Halo game out there right now. You know what I'm saying? So I have full faith and hope that Halo Infinite will be better. But at the same time, I'm calling out my 343 creators here. I need you to drop Forge. I need you to drop social playlists with PRs. And I need you to drop a doubles playlist. The 2 maps that you're dropping in Season 2 is a good start, but we need to make an improvement here. We gotta improve to save the community.
I agree with that 100%. Especially with doubles too, because like a lot of people play twos. Like I don't know if you watch like big streamers and that stuff, or even the small ones. A lot of people play money twos or the 2v2 game modes, and people are enjoying that because Halo Infinite, it's fun playing twos.
Oh, it's a blast. I have a buddy who's like, he's decent at Halo. He's not really that good, but like when we play, like we and him play amazing together. Then no offense to you those team players and teams of 4s, but I'll get 2 teammates, right, that are just awful at the game. Like me and my buddy are carrying them and we lose, and it's frustrating. So we want to get doubles. So like we could try out our might, like double, like just the 2 of us as a double team, just killing other people, going out there taking rank. Like when you played Halo 5, I don't know how many of you, some of you have Xbox, some of you that are listening may have Xbox, but on Halo 5, like there'd be always that night that you play Team Slayer on ranked playlist, and then after that you'd be like, all right, I'm kind of tired of Team Slayer. I'm with a buddy or whatever. Let's do doubles. Then you'll try your might at doubles. So you'll go on a run, right, with doubles, or the opposite effect. You'll run doubles and you run into these freaking MLG pros that are smurfing the lobby. And you run into these Smurf accounts and you get destroyed in a bunch of doubles games. You're like, screw it, I want to play 4s. Now you play 4s, now you're on a run with 4s. It's like that diversity is what you need. You need to have the change up, because you know what? I don't know about all you guys, but like, especially as a gamer, like we get bored after a while. We get bored of playing the same thing over and over and over again. No matter what the different players are and all that other stuff, we need variety. We need new maps.
Especially as we get older.
Yeah, we need new playlists. We need this change up. If we don't have that change up, what are we gonna do? We're just gonna say, oh, we're gonna. It's almost like a chore. It's like I'm not even playing Halo for fun now. Now it's a chore to play the ranked playlist to get to Onyx or whatever it is.
Yeah, like especially with doubles too. Like when you're bringing that up, I've run into like I think we all could say this. You run into like that good lineup, like oh these players are good. And then that one good player that's on your team decides to leave. It's annoying playing twos or even like a 2v4. It's sad. We need those twos game mode.
No, I tend to agree, dude. Lemony, you're right on the money with that. Like I said, variety is always a good thing. Just trying to change up the topic a little bit. So how about we move on? What do you guys think of the new maps that are coming out? Did anybody here see like what the new maps look like? Anyone want to add on to that?
They look pretty cool actually. They have the BTV map, which is that like desert looking foreigner map with the big laser in it.
Yeah, it look cool.
Yeah, I hope you can drive through it and hopefully not die like most Halo Infinite maps.
Oh no, you're gonna die.
Yeah, you're probably gonna drive next to it and just get obliterated.
It kind of reminds me of that Halo 5 map with the train.
Yeah.
I've died a few times.
What's
Transit?
Yeah, Transit.
Oh my, that map gave me freaking nightmares. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I talked to the guy that made the map. He made that on purpose.
Dude, you gotta introduce me to that guy so I can give him a high five. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, credits to the guy that made that map. Transit's a fun map, but that train, kind of not nice.
I cringe when I play that map. Like I get into a lobby, dude. I'll win 5 straight games on Team Slayer. 5 straight games. I'm on a run. Definitely going Diamond 2 or whatever. And then it's like, then that map pops up, and I'm like, oh, like,
I think my favorite thing is when you're on a killing spree, and then the train comes by and it takes you out, and it's not the player.
Dude, I was on a killing frenzy, and that happened. I was on a killing frenzy. Dude, I was close to a riot. It was terrible.
Yeah,
it makes you feel like you're playing musical chairs the second you get in the train tracks.
Bro, it's honestly that it feels like that too, because like I remember it was me and a few buddies of ours, and we're playing Halo 5 match, making ranked, and we're just sitting there about to go take out another kill, and I have snipe, right? I fall down into the train. Right when I'm jumping up, the train goes vroom.
Oh my gosh. It's more like a game of chicken.
Yeah.
Like a game of chicken, not really a game of musical chairs.
You're trying to challenge something that you shouldn't challenge because it's just gonna obliterate you.
Yeah,
You think it's gonna be like that on the new map?
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, if it's this new map they're coming out for BTB, I hope it's not small. Like I feel like on the BTB maps they kind of feel small. Like it's really close to like it's kind of open in a way.
I feel like it feels small is because it's basically a 4v4 map just enlarged.
Similar to
with the skybox.
Behemoth.
I like
Behemoth is like
I didn't like it in ranked though. In ranked it was annoying.
Oh, ranked it's awful.
Yeah, I'm glad
like,
you got out of
like
that.
playing...
It's more tolerable now.
Yeah, I just like playing random times on Behemoth. But I'm not gonna lie to you, when I'm playing Team Slayer, you know, the social playlist, and I get Behemoth, it's a little annoying that they have like the freaking Banshee spawn. Like that's just that's
Banshee, Scorpion.
Should not be a
that map. Yeah, that map is more of a put it out in like an 8v8 map, and let's make another game mode for that.
But it's too small for an 8v8 though. That's the only problem.
Yeah,
6v6.
Yeah, 6v6. Something more people on it so they can play more of it. Because you having 4 people on that map and trying to play everything at the same time is so hard to do.
It is very challenging, and I don't understand like how did they set that up as a ranked map at first? That's what I didn't understand.
It's because everyone had BRs. I don't know. In quick play, I guess you had vehicles and stuff. I just hate how it was capture the flag, bro. There's so much distance. Unless it's just like a weird illusion.
But that's what I was thinking. Like, that's when they need a social BR Team Slayer playlist or just a social BR playlist in general. Because, like, I would love to play that map with a BR, but just not in a ranked setting. Because I feel like ranked is too sweaty for me to be like. Because that, to me, Behemoth is more of a casual map. I get it, but I feel like Behemoth is more of a casual map to play for fun rather than like I'm playing the MLG quarterfinals, you know, to win like $1,000.
Yeah. 100%.
You guys think what was the map called? Catalyst? What do you guys think about that map?
That's the new arena map coming out, right? Yeah.
What? Yeah. It's supposed to be like from Halo
it was
3.
a new. Yeah, it's basically based off one of the Halo 3 maps.
Finally, dude. I've been waiting for them to like
a foreigner map. It's like a long hallway in the middle, and then it's gonna be like kind of tunnels on the sides.
Yeah, you remember what's the name of the map on Halo 3 where it had the big like little thing in the center?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what it was. There's like the rocket launcher in the top corner.
It's somewhat concept design. It kind of reminds me of that. And then there's like a certain dips in certain areas, but it's basically like that. It's gonna be interesting how to play that map.
They're talking about Valhalla. You're talking about where it's like Behemoth but with grass.
Yeah, pretty much.
This will probably, I think it's the first foreigner map, right? Am I mistaken?
It's one of the first one because the next one is Behemoth. And then I think another one is oh no, it's only Behemoth because the other one's Bizarre, which is the UNSC and it's human.
Yeah, Bizarre, Recharge, Aquarius, those are all UNSC.
Oh, that's fun.
We don't have
Yeah.
a Banished or Forerunner ranked.
Yeah.
We have a banished map. It's fractured.
Rank.
Yeah,
but not rank. That's a BTB. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, I think we should change topics a little bit. Going into it, so is everybody excited for Forge? Does anybody think that when Forge comes out, that we're going to have more increasing custom games? I want to just point out that with Forge coming out, I hope they release a custom games browser like they did for MCC, so that way people can not only play the custom
Server
games in
browser?
Forge, yeah, like a server browser. So that way they can you can have like random people join your custom games, other than just LFGs like looking for group ghosts. Like we'll actually have like people matchmaking to play custom games, like they do on MCC as is right now. I think that'd be pretty cool. Anybody want to?
Do you think Halo Battle Royale should be like a server, kind of like that, like a custom server instead of just a game mode that everyone plays?
I feel like it's gonna be a mix because they did say Forge and BR are gonna be linked, so they'll probably have it where there's like, I don't know if you've played Fortnite, there'll be like the main like server that's made by the hosts or the dedicated server, and then they have like the player made maps where you can also join and do random stuff in. So
Yeah, that's probably what's gonna be. Unless they just keep doing the whole it's one or the other thing.
I hope they don't. Mainly because like Forge is personally my favorite thing. Like out of all Halos, Forge, I love making maps, making raid maps, clans. I don't know if y'all are in clans. I know Lemmy loves clans. Clans don't really exist right now in Halo Infinite. There's no place for them to exist. Once Forge comes out, custom game browser, that's where they can really shine.
Yeah, I mean, like, the Forge, they already confirmed that's going to be coming out during Season 3, and we already know Season 3 is going to be... Well, Season 2 is going to be pretty short, but Season 3 is going to be really quick after that.
Do we have a projected date for Season 3? I heard it was delayed.
We don't have a projected date, but we know they said... Because the reason why Season 2 took so long to come out was quote-unquote, they were trying to work with the game engine, which I'm fine with. Don't get me wrong if you're fine with that. But next season is supposed, I think they're supposed to last for like 2 to 3 months, and then they're going to launch the next one.
Yeah, however, there's been news, I don't know if it's like official yet, but Season 3 might get delayed.
Yeah,
A lot
I heard
of
that
people
too.
are-
That's what I was trying to figure out.
I was watching a video of Sean W. He said that it's most likely are probably going to get delayed. A lot of other YouTubers are saying the same thing.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Yeah,
I think that's a bad direction that the game's headed in. Not that I'm trying to bash the game, but like, there's already such a huge outcry that, like we talked about earlier, when we were talking about different things, changing it up, things like that. With that huge delay, so to speak, that might be happening, that might really put a damper on the community. You're gonna have a lot of people that are just gonna say, "Listen, I'm walking away from the game for a little bit." I've already had a few friends of mine in other servers tell me, "Yeah, I uninstalled Halo Infinite." And I was just like, "What? Like, it's gonna be better. Like, come back." They're like, we'll wait. You let me. They actually told me, like, you let me know when they do this, and I will come back. I said, okay, I'll keep you posted. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, I
Isn't
mean,
there gonna be a lot of stuff in Season 2 though? Isn't that where everyone's supposed to be coming back? Or is it
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
like the
I
beginning?
certainly hope so. Not gonna lie to you.
all these clans that are on like, or all these like old players that are on MCC or Halo 5 even, mainly the clan kids, but there's also like other people. I feel like they're mainly gonna come back Season 3, not just Season 2. I don't think Season 2 is gonna cover it for most players.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. A lot of the main people that like most of the Halo Infinite clan kids, they're not gonna come back during Season 2. It's mostly because there's nothing out for them to customize how their clan's supposed to be. It's also due to the fact that there's no Forge. You can't do their raid maps, their homemade custom BTB maps. What they have are ground wars, which basically imagine SWAT but with ARs. That's what it is. And there's just two sides of bases and they attack each other. Basically trench warfare, which is
I
really
love
cool.
that.
Yeah,
Do you think they should like mess with the HUDs at all?
I think they should. I don't. Have you guys played Halo
They
5
wouldn't.
Forge? Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys played Halo 5 Forge, there's something known as Exuberant. And it gives you the custom HUD. But if you go to your FOV and you get to customize your HUDs, and you could customize to the campaign HUDs, which is Vel's HUD from all the Halo 5 sparring characters, and it looks cool. Like seeing that in Halo Infinite, where you could customize your actual HUD display and setup, would be cool.
Is that through like filters or?
Yeah,
Like
here,
changing the way your reticle looks? Like
Yeah, so
where your minimap is located?
yeah. So like the Halo 5 Forge Exuberant, it gives you the campaigner, like it changes the design. It doesn't change the full HUD, but it changes the overall design of it. Because I don't know if you guys remember Vale's HUD. Actually, here I could probably pop up a screenshot on the.
Vale's the red one, isn't it?
Yeah, she's the red one. She's the female Spartan 4 for Loxian. Yeah. But you could customize your HUD, and I think it was the cool thing in the Exuberant. I love playing Halo 5 Forge. I think it's really cool because Halo 5 on PC with the custom HUD in display is amazing. Like, don't get me wrong too. Like Halo Infinite with their HUD design too, it's really cool. It brings back old memories. But I want to be able to customize a HUD.
What would you say would be like your favorite thing that you'd want in Forge?
Forge.
Like
Yeah,
inside of it. Of course, everyone wants Forge.
I think my favorite thing is to in Forge that come out, because I don't know if you guys seen that too. Is that MCC? There's the PC people that mod it, and they bring out some cool ass game modes. Like there's some that I think this is the Halo 3. They brought out there you can fly a frigate, you can fly
I've seen
phantoms
a
and
lot
all.
of those pop up lately.
Yeah, the Halo 3 Forge was god tier on MCC when it was just coming out. These people are modding that like crazy, and it was fun. Like there's a map that's humongous, and you get to fly a frigate. Yeah, I hope we get to see that.
Yeah, I mean, even without the mods, they brought with season 4 they had the jet.
Oh yeah,
That's
the saber.
Yeah, they brought the saber, and then was that season 4? I think that
I
was.
think it was season 3. Yeah, it was season 3.
Yeah.
They added the saber and the what's the Covenants?
Motherfucking
Drop
start
ship.
with E or something.
Yeah, their version of their starship.
Flies around.
Yeah,
Scarab.
Shield.
Or not the scarab.
the Scarab. Yeah,
That would be great. That would be great.
that would be crazy if someone could mod that Scarab that's flying around. I would enjoy that 100%.
That would be
it'd be like a
amazing.
little Autobot.
Yeah.
Like mode.
Transformers in the sky.
That's possible.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
added a ton of reach vehicles, like the
Bro, put that in Infinite.
forklift, the Oni van.
Oh yeah,
Just
the
random stuff, but it was like
yeah.
really cool.
the Spartan 2 van.
Yeah.
Of Infinite.
What was it?
Are there any banished scarabs in the campaign of Infinite?
I
I don't remember any.
No. Nah. I'm actually surprised they didn't have a scarab in the whole campaign.
Is there like a dead one on the map somewhere at least?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, so
saying.
you don't see a
Brandon's
scarab.
really
You what
down
you do?
bad.
Yeah, you don't see a scarab, which I'm kind of unfortunate. The Banish scarabs look pretty cool.
I really wanted.
Well, you do-
Like,
Yeah, what you do see are the guardian that was on Halo 5. You see that, and you see what looks to be appears to people is the Infinity crash landed. You have to look outside the map though.
Where you see all the parts of ships, like smaller
Yeah.
ships. So it's understandable why you'd think that the UNSC Infinity was crashed.
Yeah.
I still like it.
I mean, I'm kind of surprised, like, back to the Scarab part. I'm really surprised they didn't have the Scarab in it.
I think the
and-
scarabs are in the games because look
I
at
think-
the Halo Wars 2 model. How you gonna climb and
Yeah.
destroy that? Like the classic versions, they just gotta come up with
Exactly.
something maybe.
I think-
for the new
so, like,
design.
I mean, in the Halo Wars, like it's big and it's bulky and it's very pain in the butt to destroy it. But I think there's a way to destroy it, and mine as our AI in that game, we're gonna find a way to destroy it. And they're gonna make it so we can destroy it. Even if we, even if it takes us just flying into and destroying ourselves and becoming Carter.
What if it required like a hijacked aircraft? You have to kamikaze or
Yeah,
crash.
noble
Jump
team.
out of Yeah.
I mean, they could do it two ways. They could probably do it like Halo 5. I don't know if you remember that Scarab. Or they could do it like the older Halo Scarabs, like in Halo 3.
Oh yeah.
I kind of like the
I
Halo
mean-
2 one where you climb inside and like fuck shit up. Or they should add like 3 stories instead of like 2, like they did in Halo 3. Well, and 2
I mean,
really
definitely the Banished Scarab is, I think,
huge.
I wouldn't say it's double, but it's almost double the size of a normal Scarab from like the
We
Covenant.
get like 6 rooms total. The first floor is the entrance, and like maybe there'll be like some bonus entrances on the 3rd level. But the third level is where like there's like bonus stuff, like cool weapons and like loot the armory basically. And the second level is where the controls and the dang power cell is. So it's like you go through first floor, and then second floor you do the thing after you kill the enemies, and it's like, well, I could either like do it now or go to the third floor and get some, cool kid shit before I dip.
Yeah, I mean, related to kind
Is
of like that.
343 brainstorming like that?
I'm seeing where they are. They did a cookbook. I don't think they're brainstorming that way. I think they're brainstorming in a chef way. They do small things. Yeah, they're not thinking on the big scale yet.
I mean, they did just recently drop the encyclopedia.
Yeah.
I'm sure they had the banished stuff in there. So I wouldn't be surprised if they bring some stuff in that book into the game for like future DLCs. I mean, I'm excited for the latest one, or the one that's about to come out soon. I don't know when it's gonna come out. The Endless. What do you guys think about that?
Oh,
one?
the new enemies that are in the game, Endless. Yeah, I think that's gonna be interesting to fight them, because we've already seen one how they fight. They like to teleport. But I wonder if they're all gonna be like that.
Yeah. I mean, the way I see it is there could be 3 ways of them doing it. They could be bosses, so you're still fighting the banished. Just every once in a while you'll find the Endless being bosses. Or they could be like actual normal NPCs. Fighting.
I think what I'm really happy for is that they said co-op's gonna release during season 2 or mid-season 2. I think they said, and seeing like them adding more stuff to campaign, which I hope it's gonna be really interesting to see that. Maybe we'll see some other sparring characters, or even
Remember that time they teased big wildlife?
Oh yeah, that's one thing I hope for, is that we see the big wildlife, because there's a few people posted out that they go, what happened might have to the big life, and was that the banished ate it, or any humans ate it, because I mean they're stuck on a ring.
War, to be honest.
Yeah, it was a giant war. I mean they're stuck on the ring, and even the what's the main guy you fight at the end?
Atriox?
Not Atriox, but the War Master for the brute. I forgot. Not the elite, the brute.
Yeah, that was Atriox. Oh, not Atriox.
Eshram. Yeah.
Such a weird name.
Yeah, he has a weird name, but he even says that the banished are like, they're struggling to get off the ring because they're out of fuel source. That's why they're kind of like stayed there. And they're also trying to protect it too, because they want to use this ring. That's why Cortana, like, I don't know if you guys played for any spoilers, but it's been out for a few weeks. But
maybe the next 10 years we'll watch the UNSC and the Banished build from the ground up.
Yeah, that's what I think we're gonna see, is the UNSC trying to build itself back up. And even in Academy, they already said that they lost contact with Infinity, and they lost contact with the UNSC out there. So we could probably see Spartans and probably more people coming to help us out.
Didn't someone say there's an Easter egg at the Infinity crashed on the ring?
So there's some people are saying it's Infinity, some people are saying it's probably a different ship that's just as big. But a lot of things are going down with it, because like people are saying they lost contact with Infinity. But then there's also speculations, because I don't know if you read the lore about it, but the Infinity, there was 2 ships. There's the sister ship to Infinity, which guards Earth, and there's the Infinity, which is the main one that was the first built.
This is true.
Yeah. Some people are...
I'm sorry. That was so interesting about the lore. Like, I used to study. So I found a video for anybody who's listening to this podcast and, has no idea what we're talking about, basically, because, people chime in to anything. But for those of you that aren't paying attention, not paying attention but don't know what we're talking about, there's a YouTuber who made a video. I think it sums up the whole Halo storyline in 8 minutes, and it has like cartoon animations and things like that to sum it up. And it's kind of a joke, like it's kind of like a spoof almost, like kind of like an abridged series to an anime.
It's like a speed run of explaining Halo.
But yeah, it's a speed run, but he like simplifies it, so it's like.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So I saw that. So this is coming from somebody who knew the lore in and out from Halo 1 to Halo 3, and then after like Halo Reach game, I kind of lost track of the lore because I'm not gonna lie, I was a little uninterested. I wasn't interested in the Prometheans. I wasn't interested in all the other new stuff, so I kind of lost touch base on it a little bit. But getting back to what I was saying, so this guy sums up the whole video, right? He sums up the whole video and the whole lore of the story up to the point that it's up to now. And it kind of explains everything very well and simplified, so it kind of paints a really, really, really good picture for those of you who have no idea what we're talking about or have any idea what the lore is. If anything, maybe Energy can drop a link in the Twitch stream or in the comments or something for those of you that are listening.
Yeah,
want to watch the video. If you let me know to find it, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go find it and drop it in the chat.
Excellent, excellent.
Yeah.
Just for people that want to learn more about the game lore but have no idea what we're talking about, it's really a great video.
Yeah.
And going back to the fact of Easter eggs, the tank gun that's being removed, season 2. What do you guys think about that?
What gun's getting removed? There's a gun.
You know, in the campaign, at the starting camp, like after the first mission.
After the first mission.
There's like 3 buttons they need to press, and once you press those, you can unlock the scarab gun. Or not the scarab.
Oh,
gun,
yeah, the scorpion
tank
gun.
gun.
Yeah.
And that shoots like tank shots.
Yeah.
You can have it throughout the whole campaign. It makes it really, really easy. But they are removing it. I don't know if they're gonna remove it and put it somewhere else or just completely remove it overall.
It's already gone. I'm pretty sure they still have it, like in the bank. It's just locked up. I never got really a chance to play with it. I mean, my buddy showed it to me, and then I like fucked with it. Like I shot it around and then I put it down. It's like I don't like playing like this. And then they took it out, and then people already got the lasso achievement with that shit. But you know, it is what it is. I'll get mine legit.
Yeah, I mean they might add more stuff like that.
Yeah, they should definitely like do something with it. That's a very creative weapon. Like make it a skull. It's like a no-brainer right there. It was probably like, I don't know. I feel like someone put it there on purpose because, like, come on, man. What are we doing?
It was definitely there on purpose.
No way no one game tested like parkouring on the cannons, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's pretty
I
easy
mean,
to
like,
find that shit.
there were specific buttons that you had to press for it to unlock.
Yeah, so there was one down at the first site of the ship, like at the bottom of the hole. Then there's 2 above it. And then I think there's another one that's like right in front of you at the beginning of the campaign.
Wait, you're saying there's something else in Infinite besides the dang tank weapon, the scorpion gun?
There was a few Easter eggs in it. There was the one with the original Xbox, and that was in the arcade room. And
I'm
that's
talking about weapons. You're saying there's like a scarab gun out there?
not yet. No one has. Yeah, there was no scarab gun. Everyone's been looking around the map. There's still people looking to find more Easter eggs. There's a few more that I think they just came out actually recently. Yeah.
I mean, the campaign's gonna have multiple seasons. I'm sure, like in between those seasons, they'll probably add new stuff to it.
Yeah, because like, that's what I'm wondering too. Is that how are they gonna do campaign? Because they said this game's gonna release for what 10 years.
Yeah.
And they're going. The campaign was, I'm sorry to say, was really short and simple. It was interesting, but are we gonna see more in later seasons or see stuff added to it slowly?
I feel like it's gonna be like Destiny, where every season or a few seasons they're gonna add like new stuff to it.
Yeah.
New DLCs.
Yeah, it is live service. That's what they said.
Yeah.
But you can't have live service without battle royale, so that's why it's coming out next season.
Yeah.
Because you
Just
need
gotta
something
wait
out daily.
2 months for that.
Yeah. 100%.
You guys want to talk about the store? Because that just popped in my head all of a sudden.
Oh yeah, store. Microtransactions.
Real quick, like, I'm cool with the store. It's a free game, like relatively free. I don't really care about that. They need to make their money somehow. I feel like a store should be in every game, really, for those who just want to give support to the company and also get something in return, like a cool cosmetic or whatever the heck. I don't like one was pushed in my face, but 2, I don't like how Halo store is really, really limited right now. They only got one daily item that's changing this week, and it's so small. It's a call sign or like a sticker that changes every day, and everything else is just there for the whole week. So I checked the store in on Tuesday, and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna buy anything this whole week. Jeez, like I already know.
Yeah.
Basically, it's to that point. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. I think is the store is it's kind of limited in its own way, and there's not enough, just not enough free things you can get out of like the whole entire game. Because like the point of
Things to
playing,
grind for.
the point of playing Halo back then was that you could grind for everything, right? Like
Oh,
Halo
wow.
3, yeah, Halo 3, the samurai armor you could get in that game. You had to max out everything. You had to get all your achievements. It was a pain in the butt to get that armor. And then Halo 5, same thing with Achilles. You had to grind your sparring company with people, or you do it by yourself and get your like alt accounts and do it 3 years by yourself, which I did. There was a process to win there, but Halo Infinite's kind of, oh, I want to look cool, I'll just buy it. Yeah, so it's kind of lacking in that area. I miss that feeling, just grinding for armor stuff I want.
Yeah, now that I got my Spartan looking the way that I want to after a couple purchases on the store, like it's really fun. I love it. I'm in love with the way that my Spartan looks, but it just feels weird that I paid money to get there instead
Yeah,
of staying up late before school and fucking
and grinding the game out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm, yeah, I miss that. I miss that old feeling.
If you guys
And I'm-
actually play Fortnite, I'm going to Fortnite. Yeah, it's a crazy game, but they've actually been doing a lot.
Whoa, I don't know if you ever heard of Fortnite. It's wild. You can build and shit.
Hey, they do now have an option where you can decide whether you want to build or not.
Yeah, build or not.
Oh yeah,
They removed
I
it.
wanted to try it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
But I wanted to talk about the store for that. There's so much stuff in the store. There's a lot,
Yeah.
but it's not like completely locked for just store. Like they have stuff where you need to complete the campaign. There's some stuff that you need to complete challenges for. There's other stuff where you can only lock in the store, but they're all like equally valuable. You know, like you want to unlock a superhero, you can play that by playing the battle pass. You want to unlock a certain like character from a movie, you could either buy it or some you can like buy in the battle pass or like get in the battle pass. And it's like pretty balanced where you're not like having good stuff that's all in the battle pass, then no one's gonna want to buy stuff in the store. It's also not the opposite, like where Halo
Yeah.
5 is or Halo Infinite is right now.
I mean, that's the thing too. Bringing up that with the stores, I think Halo 5 store, which is not, it's just rec packs, right? I think that was a cool thing too, because like even though it was not grinding like the old traditional ways, it had its own way of, yeah, grind for your credits and buy the rec packs, and maybe you'll
They
get
said
lucky.
so much nonsense that you could potentially get. So
Yeah, because like that's one thing I missed was rec points. I miss grinding for those just so I could buy something simple like a rec
And
pack.
it felt cool unlocking those. It felt good. There
Yeah,
was
it's
a,
like-
a rush of dopamine, a simple rush.
Yeah, because like you hope you get this certain armor set, and then if you don't get it, you just sit there emotionally damaged because you got something you completely didn't want to, like
Yeah,
Seeker.
like, oh, now I got the same helmet, but this time the stripe is sideways.
Or the stripes upside down.
Or duplicate. God forbid. Do they even have duplicates in Halo 5?
They have a few duplicates of helmets. One of them there a few of them are Seeker, Venator. There's a bunch of
No, like,
duplicates of it.
duplicate, like, can
Yeah.
you get the same helmet in a rec pack?
What I actually
Uh,
liked about what they did in Halo Infinite was the ODST helmets. There's 2 of them. One you
That's
can
what I
unlock in the
used.
store, and one you could actually unlock playing the battle pass. I don't
think
have the
it's
one that's in
free.
the store because I have the one that's
Oh,
in
the
battle pass.
Nightfall helmet? Yeah.
Yeah. What was it? Like the other one was the Hell Jumper. And the other
Yeah.
one was-
No, it's Firefall.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other one's Helljumper, the other one's Firefall.
Yeah. I
It
like
could
the
be,
Firefall helmet. I think it should be a little bit smaller though in like design. It's a little bit bulky.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
towards
that's
the
why there's
cheeks,
the other one.
jaw.
But
I love you guys. I love all you guys who talk great information here. I just wanted to kind of close a little bit. We talked for a while.
Yeah.
I figured we kind of wrap up. Listeners are probably enjoying the conversation.
Like a teaser trailer, pretty much.
We gotta leave them wanting more, boys. We gotta leave them wanting more. That's all I have to
of
say.
course,
Agreed. I agree with that. They gotta.
Somebody stop us.
But I'm JCF 55. Like I said before, community manager for HYE Gaming.
I'm single.
Yes. King Cal.
What's up?
King Kel is a Halo content creator manager, and then we got Lemony.
Howdy.
Shout out.
Hello. Yep.
Halo community manager, and then obviously HYE Energy, who is the owner of the organization. I'm gonna close right there. If you guys have some final words you want to add in, otherwise, anybody want to say anything?
We'll just go down the line, the line from right to left.
Excellent. All right, Energy. Anything else you want to say before we close off? Any final notes you want to point out? Keep in mind, before you talk, just keep in mind we have a Halo game night this Friday coming up, which is next Friday, at 6 o'clock Eastern time. Anyone can join, and then after that Saturday we have a game night. Energy, what we say, 3 o'clock game night time for Apex.
Yep.
If anybody needs the server information, it should be in the description of the Twitch account. If not, message Energy, he will get it to you.
So message one of us. Message Energy, King, me.
Okay, everybody. Thank you for listening. I hope you all had a great time enjoying our
Bye, everybody.
conversations.
Yeah, bye.
Bye, everybody.
Yep. Bye.
Oh, good one.
Yeah.